There's a trick to adding a pop of color, maybe in your bathroom. Now, perhaps you've heard about this trend, but again, how to do it in the bathroom the right way and do it for something that you can live with for a long time. Sarah Torelli is here to help us with this and plenty more in her Artful Conceptions business. Sarah, how are you? This is an interesting one today.
I'm good. So yeah, this is kind of fun because I love being able to add color to a client's space. Because let's be honest, so white on white on white on white is over.
Okay,
we're kind of done. We are done with that. You've got to add some different depth and other things into it. So, you know, if you can go for that colored vanity, that colored cabinetry, whether it's your bathroom or it's your kitchen, maybe it's an island in your kitchen or something like that, we can have a little fun with that.
Okay, I know you've got some pictures that we're going to address, and I want to say one of the I like to look at you sometimes as a myth buster. One of the things I've always held on to is bathrooms typically tend to be a smaller space. And if you have color, it can sometimes make the space look small. I'm sure that's a myth. You're already kind of giving me that look, Sarah.
Yeah.
Why do I need to lose sight of that?
Okay, so we don't need to make it look like a circus with 1.5 million different colors in it, but we do want some color because we want to add some interest. So we want some pops and we want some wow. So, you know, it can be in the accent tile, it can be the vanity. If you're somebody that is going to tire of a color in a long, you know, in a quick period of time, then maybe we want to do it in paint, or we want to do it in some of the accents that we're bringing into this space. But you want to have some interest in it because you want your eye to move around the space.
I will say you want your eye to move around. And again, I know you've got some examples. What are some of the things that you did want to point out as examples of adding this pop of color that maybe you wouldn't think about it?
So, you know, we love being able to bring the outside into places and working with a bunch of different tones. And I don't know how well you can see it, but the accent tile in here is fantastic. It's got some great colors that come into it, but it's a subtle. You know, we did the river rock in there for the floor. So you have a lot of different textures and a lot of different feels that go on in that bathroom. So
with the windows, you're really maximizing it there with those earthy colors.
Exactly. So, you know, we want to take a lead from what's going on in the space and bring it into the space that we're working on.
So I've always heard this, and maybe this was like a Martha Stewart thing that I heard, that if you look outside your window and what you see is a color or something you should bring into your house. Do you buy into that, and why?
Well, you know, I think you definitely have to give a nod to your surroundings, and you have to, at the same time, you give a nod to the architecture of the building and everything that goes into it. So yes, if you are looking out your window and you are seeing a whole bunch of colors, some of that needs to come into your house. Pick one and bring it in and tie it through.
Well, I'll say you were kind of giving a nod to a lot of different things, and you're the person that can help give a nod to different things and be able to work with your individual clients and kind of help them with these decisions.
Right, and that's exactly what we do, is we get to know them really well. We know what's going to work for them. We know what needs to function for them. We take into account what the architectural space is, what's around there, and then create an entire design that encompasses it. And it's something that you're going to love for a lot of time, many years down the road.
And I will say, to kind of come full circle, we've been talking about bathrooms again. And so are you seeing a lot of people taking more chances and adding more to their bathrooms?
We are. You know what? It's going back around full circle. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not seeing like the pink tiles all up on the walls or anything like that.
I like the carpet on the walls, like the pink, you know?
Yeah, you know, and the rose-colored toilets. Yeah, no, we're not seeing that.
Okay.
But what we are seeing is we're having a little bit more fun with it, and we're playing with the texture, and we're bringing in some of those big pops and wows.
Well, again, if you want it done and you want it done right, Sarah can help out. She could be the captain of your team. Go ahead, give her a call. There's her website, phone number, all on your screen there. Sarah, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.